switch the game over. Control. Take control. I know. It's more that I was changing. Yes, I meant on Twitch. I was updating my title. Alright, so we're gonna be starting this today, probably go for about 3 hours with this, which is a decent amount of time in. Yes, head empty, no thoughts. Alright. Let's go. Yes, take control.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
Of course you won't.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
The prison movie.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
Here and ready to go?
Why did you bring me here?
Ready to freaking go.
Hello? Anyone here?
Give me one moment. Just need to adjust a couple things. Mostly the volume. Gonna bump it up a tad. Hopefully that is okay. Beep. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issue Reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Sure. Sure. Another one.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Dun dun
I keep
dun.
seeing it in my dreams.
Snapping surveillance redacted. Data center initiative construction redacted. Minor office equip. Give me a second. I had a thing on my phone going off. Office equipment generatory costs. Redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. For cost production spreadsheet, see page 5. For a 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay, sure. Dr. Darling! Baby! Our bureau at work. Director, Zachariah Trench. Director.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Gimme. That's a lot of redacted. A shark in his although of secure permission to flowering basic protocol shoot to kill. Good luck. Hello. As all you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires internal department claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Sure. Sure. Whatever.
Hello?
Artie!
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
God, I love him.
You need to go to the interview.
I love him just existing.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He's weird, but he's not, like, going to freaking hurt anybody.
The cell and the poster.
He just gets around a lot
The
easier.
first time I saw behind the poster, they told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Helpy. Spook. Spook.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring. Give me a second. I'm bumping up the volume just a tad bit more. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust from Barbara. Not a single one. Not foreshadowing at all. No, no.
Shit. Shit.
Trench is dead.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
He looks kind of funny dead. A little bit.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power.
Hey, darling!
AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Also, if you don't already know, well, obviously the actor behind Darling is, the voice actor for Alan himself. He's not like the face. That's like I believe it's another actor that does the face. Melee! Pop!
The same gun.
Same. I do too. Pew, pew. Transforming revolver gun.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Actually, let me check my... I need to make sure that I have, like, some of these things off. Yeah, I have assist mode off. I don't want that on. I mean, not a lot. I pretty much just said Trench looks funny, dead. He's got a bit of a funny face. Hope she's doing okay. Yeah. Get bopped. Oh, bye. 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 Goodbye. Oh, you're still here. Okay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's
Oof.
the Dead Man. Right
Yeah,
after
that's
the
not
pyramid
that's
spoke to me,
not
and it was
fun
just
at all.
noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Since
God,
I
he
tried
looks
to go
so
outside,
freaking weird.
is it safe to go?
He looks so weird, just dead.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
Thanks, Dinky. Thank you.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Horror! Ah! Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's go.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Uh-huh. Get the hotline.
The hotline.
Get the hotline. Bop.
Reminder. Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Dun
2.
dun dun.
Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
You ever just have your frickin' buildings just shift at will?
If you experience an unanticipated...
Hi, Director Faden.
Follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered item or object. 2.
Director Faden. Agenda items for the next executive rising costs of AWE response, the update on mold extraction, eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review. It's just basic shit. Oh, I didn't even notice you guys were here. You guys were that unnoticeable. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Chambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the reception. She is turning 46. It really is. Oh. Wild. Marshall's eyes only. Pushing close drive before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field AWEs off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Keenum. Keenum.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
The hiss.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Our enemy. Tie Trench. So much expected from the director. The responsibility. The privilege.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
That one thing that just is stuck in your damn head. Wild. Wild. Yes. Alright, let's go. Let's go already. Whop! Boss baby! Boss. Hata! Alright, time to move. Ha! Lol. Bop!
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Uh-huh.
Cleanse the control point.
Cleanse it.
What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Power! Power!
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you with us?
Yes.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Darling!
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Yes, it is.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this
Nerd wife,
hostile
nerd
force,
wife.
this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no
Special.
longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, He keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
Whee!
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
Thanks, Auntie.
I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Yeah.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Yeah, it's... They're vital! Vital. Cleanse! Ripple.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years ago.
Ordinary.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
I'm thinking about something that
That's Tomas'
happens with that.
department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
Director.
That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring ring. Banana phone.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
You to the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Loadout? Yeah, I got something. Health recovery per element on pickup. I'd say health recovery, to be honest. That just helps. Energy gain from headshots. Sure. Let's go. Oh, right. Right. There's like, we have to like do everything on this floor. I remember.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Ripu, my man. Rising cost of AW response update on. Wait, no, that's not the wrong one. That's not the right one. Jesus fucking Christ. That's a lot of money. A little bit of a mention of the ocean view. Ooh, jeez, I should not have done that. Should not have done that whatsoever. That's a lot of frickin' noises. A lot of talking. Kinda maddening. Apa. This is mine now. Mine! Shift. Shift. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop. Let me in. Aww. Let me in. Trench. Dead letter approval. Wild. Well, to delve into my dead letters. Yay! Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme the item, baby. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm probably about to go get it. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. Please tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to know, use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the way you could use me. You're an artist, James Bartholomew. I don't think he was having a good time. Book club meeting. Book club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get the reviews by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters for the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Threshold Kids! Yay! Very, very evil and fucked up.
I'm so sorry, Meg.
The scariest part of the entire game? Literally.
It's like the director says, confidential and children don't start with C. The director's a puppet, a dirty, rotten, fat person. Dad says my mama went missing in actions. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you.
Oh boy.
We'll find your mama together.
Ah! Horrifying. And creepy. I don't know. I don't think it was Darling. That doesn't seem like a him thing. He probably approved of the idea, but not the execution.
Just look at it.
Hey!
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Actually, no. You know what? No.
Stolen by our friends at the sea.
We need to watch it. We need to watch it like this. No, not that one.
Reminder.
Floppy disk.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends.
I love Darling so much.
The launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disc, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts.
Very small.
Vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. And you can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Nice. I love him so much.
The disk held the launch codes to Soviet.
I love him so much.
Communications. We're on the right track.
He's quite possibly the best part of the game. Damage boosts. I can hold on to that. Oh wait, no, this one. This one definitely. You know what? Shout out to the sheer numbers of bathrooms this house has. True. The fact that the walls shift in this place a lot kind of just makes sense that they put bathrooms everywhere. Rip. Rip my man.
An object of power. So the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
I certainly would not want to go out by a fricking mail tube. Mail delivery tube at all. Telekinesis!
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Whatcha? Ta-ta! Whoop! 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 I'll probably be doing the side stuff because the side stuff still leads to, like, me gaining stuff. Please. Bop. Stop them, Director.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Telekinesis! Yeah, baby! Fear my power! Boop. Give me your item! Book Club, Samson. Oh. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, that was alright. Title Unless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters keep throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, and I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday. I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed, not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. This is what we call an asshole. This is the guy who would side with the Empire instead of the rebels in Star Wars. He would side with the Fash. This guy would side with the Fash. Without a doubt.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Whatcha? I know there was another thing over here. Yee. Alright, let's go. Gotta put this on. Wait, no. Clearance level 1!
This must open the door.
Now I can open the 1 doors. Though I'm probably not gonna go around and kind of just unlock every 1 door. That's kind of better for me to do once I get, like, most of the clearance levels. Because it just allows me to get everything else in succession.
listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently. While staying
experienced recently.
For last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed. Inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said.
Dun dun dun!
Sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Dun dun.
Stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. Oh, there you have it, listeners.
Spooky.
What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed.
Toaster is possessed!
When no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Oh my god, the fact that I can do this is just... Oh my god. Jesse got the spins! Jesse got the spins! Come here. Let me bop you. Right, I don't think I can go in there quite yet, so I'm just gonna have to skip it. Skip it for now. Let's just move on. Move it on up. They totally do. They totally do. Ow. He really is. Having quite the normal one. Just being a freaking psychic of sorts. Come here. Bye. No, I'm so scared. Just runs off.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Beep. Gimme, 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 gimme. What's this? Tea time! Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't have to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Jim. 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 Frickin' Jim. Boop.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item will show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Tomasi.
Roberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Wild.
The hiss got him.
The hiss got him, that's for sure. Span of differences, we were traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Ah, yes. That one.
The hotline can't be far now.
Yeah, gimme. Oh, what's this? What's this one? Butte Settlement. Ocean View Motel and Casino. We're about to see that. Yeah. Online security log. Director Trench, Bill Everett, Custodian, Trench, Everett, Trench, Everett, Bishop. You're sure using that damn hotline a lot.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Our door, yes. I just bashed it open.
Door marked with a black pyramid.
Ba-dong. 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 Yeah, baby. Ocean View. Ocean View. Ocean View.
I've stayed a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Ocean View, baby. Ding dong.
Hello? Anyone here?
Nothing here. So open another one. Ding dong. Ding dong. Key.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Ding dong. Ding dong. And that's where we're going to be going to. Showing you a picture of where we're going. Boing. 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 The power of the Ocean View Motel. Ring-a-ling. Banana phone. The ball of death. The ball of death. Ball of death. Ball of death. Bye, ball of death. Goodbye. Hello, other ball of death. Bwomp, bwomp. Jump.
It is a phone.
Hey!
It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
And that's where I say your philosophy is wrong.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Get back to Emily, baby!
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Yeah, that's what I like about that. Like, that's actually his voice physically playing Darling. Well, Trench's body's gone. Bye-bye. Because, in the Alan Wake games and, well, with the Alan Wake expansion in this, the house has, yeah. The actor who has, like, the face and the body of Alan Wake is a different actor. And he has a different voice dubbed over him. Which is a tad bit... Well, it's not like that. It's not uncommon for that to happen. Because as far as I know, the actual actor who does, like, the face and whatnot actually has a very similar voice. Just probably not the mannerisms. Oh, it has... Yeah, he's Finnish. Cause, Remedy is a, Finnish studio. Hell, Sam Lake, the, director of Remedy, that's not even his real name. It's just, you know, a name as a performance, because his last name means lake, so he just went with Sam Lake as a performative name.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
But that's... But that's also...
Of course.
That's also just the thing. A lot of what Sam Lake does when what we see him with is obviously a performance. He's trying to show you something. Performances show that they're obviously not really showing the real you to them, which is, it's kind of mostly just for privacy and stuff like that.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you.
She's a natural.
I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Ahti! Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Hi, Jesse.
Hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Thanks, Emily.
Let's
sure
just
I'll have
get
more
going.
questions soon. Just let me know.
Alright. So I think we need to go to the elevator next.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing! It's Otzi!
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
It's Otzi, baby! Alright, so what do I want to go with first? Definitely launch damage, because that's going to be very useful. Like, very, very useful. Let's go with a bit more energy. And some health. I might as well just get the melee damage. Get a little bit of everything. But I'm definitely leaning towards a lot more launch and energy, because that's going to be very, very useful for just general variety of damage.
At the proper facilities.
Maybe we can run an observation unit from the containment.
I almost have enough for this shatter. Actually, what do we have for outfits? What do we got? Oh, we got nothing. We got nothing right now. Oh well. Alright, so first of all, let's see. Maybe recovery speed, launch cost, health. Which one do I actually want to use the least at? I'll probably hold on to this one because this one is actually pretty good. Energy recovery in general is just good.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Yes, Alti.
Like I said before, The janitor is a friendly face.
He's one of the best characters, too. He's just... he's mysterious and great at the same time. It's just nice to see him be himself and just exist.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Yes.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
You shall see, Jesse. You shall see. Yeah, baby! I think I might have enough for Shatter. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Might as well get it. That way I can switch in between them both. Kill enemies with surface mission charge mode. I don't have that right now, so... Spin, I don't have that. I don't have that. Kill enemies in the... I don't even have that. Kill Hiss Rangers and the Executive Saint using Shatter. I can mess with those later. I don't necessarily need them right now. It's better if I have, like, all the weapons for that. Nice. Nice-o, nice-o. Yes. Janitor's office.
What's down that way?
A merry chase. Oh, Threshold Kids. Welcome to hell.
drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid.
Oh my god.
What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane?
The board.
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's
It feels like there was like
alien dimension. The white goes on
a bunch of makeshift shit.
You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
Oh my god, it's such a mess. But that's kind of the point. Meow. The horse! The horse! The horse!
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
The horse!
How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
I wonder why! Like, have you seen Threshold Kids? Zooming. Having a zoom. Give me up.
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
Evade! 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 God, it's so freaking bright. Throw on down. Just, yeah. You fell down through here. Do it again. Alright, so now that we have evade, we can do a lot more stuff, technically. Ozzy literally just has a freaking picture of himself on the damn door. In the same pose!
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
The mold!
The thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors.
Power move.
Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise
he's doing his best.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Yep.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose. Yes.
And as you've noticed, even though she's, of course, the director now, at least in function, he still treats her like a janitor's assistant because, well, that's how he's always seen her.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Yeah, probably.
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it.
Because he seems to be able to get around everywhere at will.
A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order.
Yeah.
For more. Until it was too much. I had to find
And
a
he
solution.
seems to know what she is thinking at all times.
Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
And if we consider what Jesse does throughout the game, it feels like janitorial duty over being a director. Because, well, if we consider what a director does, they're more of putting out the orders, not actually doing the jobs themselves. Yeesh. Non-junket power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out on it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Okay, Arish. Okay. Oops. Oops.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Alright, so where do we go for that again? Right there. We go there. Missions. And since we're here, we might as well mess with some things. Spin, grip. I'll have to get that stuff later. Abilities. Let's go with more launch damage. Launch grenades and rockets back at an enemy. I'll probably go with more energy next. We'll see.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
No. No.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director.
Oops. Oops.
Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has faith in his boss.
Probably a little too much. Probably a little too much faith.
What's your read on this?
Energy conversion's well below
Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah. Someone in the sector is asking about Athi. Just tell him he'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Oh boy. Alright, so... I'm pretty sure we have to go this way first?
Look alive. Direct on deck.
Actually, not that way, not that way. This way. I'm remembering what I have to do. You have to go this way. The Screamers! Nope, nope. 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 No thanks. No thank you. You screamy boys. No thank you. Give me one moment. Alright, let's keep going. Let's go.
Replace the parts.
Replace the parts. Nice. Wasn't too bad. Well, let's be real, it was easy. Alright, I don't have anything. So, first of all, since we're here, let's do the... What a mess. Yes! Ahti has the good shit.
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our nose. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that?
No.
It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. thought it was stuck for a second. Oops. I know there's also the other thing that we need to do to get like a mod. It's putting TVs into the furnace. But I don't really need that right now, because that's actually going to take some extra time. I need to have like certain abilities to get certain TVs. I guess, but that's just how I play. I jump around. If the game gives me a jump button, I'm gonna jump around. Power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago. They want everyone to keep an eye out for it. It's the same thing. That's the same notice. Fair. Where's the last one? Check the... Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all of them.
Nice, 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 nice. I don't know. I don't know. Energy. Now let's go do the main mission. Main mission.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
I know this is the power area. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, now to do the thing. Do the thing. Ow. Alright. I know the last one is over here.
Shit. What now?
Right.
Our old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
The clog!
We need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
The clog!
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's shit. Weird shit looking thing. Go. Alright, there we go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, clog. For now. No more clog for now.
Oh, this place is gonna come down. There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
To a degree. And we got Big Boy. Big Boy coming up. Big Boy. Swole. Swole is Power! Power! Actually, what do I have? Do I have enough for this? Okay, I have almost enough for a upgrade to grip, though. What do I actually have on my loadout right now? Should probably change a couple things. Damage after kills. Damage. Projectile spread minus 5%. Definitely. Alright. Let's go to the other place now. Which I think is somewhere over here. It's somewhere over here. Bop. Not that way. Right. This way. We gotta go the roundabout way.
We need to hurry.
Come here, Rama. Deep. Wama. I know I can't go in there yet.
It's right up. You need to fix it before the old implants inside the plant has a shit fit.
Give me your item. Alright, now to power this up. No, there's need to be one more at the top. One more at the top.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Lift it up, baby! Bum, 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 bum. Updating. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8, usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of the shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstontal's turn, Remus. Alright, okay, sure. You know, I have to go through there anyway, so I just need to wait. Claim it!
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely.
Trench. Use it. Like a key.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Risking it all. Risking it all. All but Unless You, review by Corporal Lopez. These days, most YA novels intervene the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless You manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading it across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to a cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'm recommended to my brother's kids. Future wife. Meet the voice inside my head. Her name's Polaris. Also, it's just wild seeing these wildly different perspectives on this one freaking book. We got the other guy who's just glorifying the freaking fash dudes. And then we got this, where he's focusing a lot more on the main characters and their love story and whatnot, dystopian future type stuff. He's focusing more on the actual book. The other guy is focusing on the other guy that's like, heh, I like the fash. They cool. Probably. No, I know for sure they're the same book. It says they were both entitled Unless You. I don't know. Give me a second. I'll actually bring it up. So it's probably just in correspondence. Book report, non-official. Unless You. Yes, they all literally read the same book. Lopez and Samson read the same book. This guy got sci-fi space battles and fashy assholes out of it. This guy seems like he actually knows what's going on in the book. That's just like a dystopian pandemic sort of thing. But this guy's just like, I like the sci-fi space battles. I don't know what is going on in Samson's head, but it's something else. One picked up the wrong fucking book. Probably. I think Lopez probably picked up the right one. Wait, no. Okay, if we read right here, it's Unless You by J.D. Brooks. So one of them actually read a book by the same title, but was something completely different. Yeah. Which means that these two are talking about completely different books with the same title.
Hope has asked us to document the Hiss incantation, she calls it.
Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being?
Literally.
What kind of being?
Not like this.
But it... She helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary.
Cover everything up.
She led me to you.
Controlling these weird supernatural incidents.
Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the Hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step.
Marshall.
What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Yes, he will. Major targets. Alright. Hotline. Yes. Shut up, them. Shut up, them. Alright, give me one moment. I'm actually going to be refilling my water. I need to have my drunk. So I'll be back in about a minute. Alright. Back with the water. Alright.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
More than that, actually.
Any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! Little hint there. A little bit. Let's go... a little bit more launch damage. And then I should probably take this, launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Because that's going to help a lot. Do I want to use spin? Yeah, I'll get spin. Fine. Might as well just have every single weapon at least. Might as well. There's no reason not to have all of them. Some I just obviously find better than others, so...
I heard the Hiss attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions.
Maintenance... Bum 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 bum. Right. So I can now fast travel over there. The red goo! The red square goo! Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that the thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do not know for certain that thresholds are permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes bleh in those who learn of it so actively denied. Sure. Gimme. Alright, so it should be here. Should be in this area. Baby. There we go. Stay down. Now I need to get to research. Let's go to... Actually, I can just, like, get up... I just need to go to an elevator to, like, get to research. I definitely like grip a lot, but scatter is like really good for close range, and I like being mid and short range. It feels like I have the most power there, at least when I'm playing it. Spins, I think I used spin a lot with my first playthrough of this. At least a fair amount of it. But I'm kind of feeling towards using a bit of mid and short right now. And remind me what Excalibur does again? Because I kind of forget. Oh wait, you mean like Excalibur as in like, you mean the gun. It's basically is Excalibur. Gun Excalibur. Yeah. It works like Excalibur, in a way.
Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance. And in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Luck Lab and Mirror Lab, of course. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are you being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. I think you're exaggerating, dude. True. Yeah. It's, yeah, and it also just mirrors, Alan Wake as well, since, well, same universe. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I probably should have not been so close there. There's a bunch of them there. It's kind of just makes me an easy target. Should have probably backed it up a bit there. Back it up. Not be so close. I guess I could mess with spin for a bit. Give it a feel. Let's see. Let's go with... Let's go with rate of fire. Fast! Nice. Ouch. Yeah, I need to keep my distance here. Do not go right into there. There we go. Much better. Boop. That bed structure kind of seems a bit unstable, but whatever. Who knows? It's probably more stable than I think. It just looks a little weird. Oh yeah. Oh, to the fall. Yee. Nice. Let's see. Song questionnaire. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what do they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. Wild. Conducting a test on this freaking thing. Wild. Those are also that's all the same band who, they make the music for the fictional band Old Gods of Asgard. Poets of the Fall, they make the same music for them. Where I know one of these has oh no, I'm wrong. I thought I remembered there was like one of the, or maybe it's this one. Maybe? I don't know. I remember one container being in a damn freaking bathroom. Oh, yeah, this one. This one. That's the one. Alright, let's get going. Don't need to stick around. Because we're going to be coming back here way later. Way later.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Gotta help her out. Nice. Nice. The boy!
Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Yes.
The astral plane. What you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place.
Right, Pierce. Pierce is the sniper rifle I think I remember. Something like that.
Is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified.
Well, it's basically like a sniper rifle. It just pierces armor. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a plan to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job, but bleh was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the bleh, we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the bleh behavior in an environmental similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted.
An early hypothesis was that most of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
They keep that thing here.
Ah, yes, this thing. This damn thing. Come on, come here, come here. Oh, right. I need to, like, bring it in enough. Bring it in enough. Oh shit, right, we don't have enough power. Right. There. Now bring it in. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. There we go.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Being stupid. Clearly. Being very stupid.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Go. Ooh. Nice. Oh, Remedy, please. Remedy, calm down a little bit there. Groupthink. Study extends the works of Eyring Janus, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathical individual as the subject. See experiments for details. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in bleh. Rather than boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further explanation on the mind, including manipulation of bleh and bleh. Okay. Why light red? Why light red?
We've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Alright.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She's got that right.
More of you? Really?
Same. Might as well make it. Might as well. Pierce. Alright. His notes, captive audience, activate the X-ray light box power. Right. I need to go back to executive. Actually, what do we even get for that?
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Rip. Died in the bathroom. Discovered in the home of Agent Bleh after his young daughter complained of being followed by... Oh, right. The rubber duck object of power. Right. According to Agent Bleh, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. Yeah, you know. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update, it was discovered that Agent Bleh was bringing known paranormal materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the Owless house. How this may have affected the creation of an alternate item is being investigated. Agent Bleh has been terminated. Alright, let's go get that done real quick, and then we'll probably go for a little bit longer after that. Communications. Which means I can just go to mailroom. Since that's the closest area. There we go. Alright, I should probably check on my what's going on the loadout. Minus 10%. Hopefully I can get another energy recovery speed. Well, I'm sure I can. I would just like to have more health recovery. Damage while aiming. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to that. Might as well hold on to that. Alright. So, Old Boys Club. Let's at least go talk to her. Bum 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 bum. Wild. God, I'm remembering the puzzle that you can do in here.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Probably because she's aware?
Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack.
She's aware of how
My
things
Rangers
go.
can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Nope. Right here. Alright, time to clear it.
I see Rangers over there. We have to help them.
Ow! Alright, where's the Healy? Where's the Healy? Why? There's the Healy. That's a lot of dudes. Whole lot of explodey dudes. Got him. All right. cleanse it. Cleansey, cleansey. Alright, so... Ritual office... Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go! Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. Re-archived it with the Blackrock research in case you need to rediscover them, refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. Expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however. As my analysis of this newly discovered Blackrock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend to them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you could provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn, Federal Bureau of Control. Rituals. Obsessive-compulsive disorder. Hoarding anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing bleh called rituals. The bleh of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, fear feature, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as the pulling light switch cord light 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in many rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are the result of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize the deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for the employment of the Bureau. Refer to file bleh for the full forward. Bleh. Bleh. Alright. Let's go to Darling's lab. Darling, darling, darling. And this is also where the duck is. The duck. And its horrifying energy.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard.
Shuba, shuba, shuba.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to...
Duck is not amused.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Duck does not need to understand you. It exists. And that's all it needs to do.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead.
Right.
Or taken over.
I need to have levitation for that. There we go.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Puzzle time! Which I completely forget how this one works, other than you gotta get the right symbol sequence. Blackrock resonance are unique formations of Blackrock. Distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of Blackrock dampens paranatural forces, the unique bleh structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of bleh to bleh. This is with perfect bleh harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a bleh through harmonized prism to a bleh methods for the implementing of non-physical fields in the bleh, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance bleh in the prism with be explored and explained. Refer to the file bleh for full reports. Alright. First of all, pick up all the punch cards. And then I need to remember how the sequence goes. Can we affect this too? I think I have... Actually, no, I think I'm missing one. I'm missing one, aren't I? No, I'm not missing any. I just needed 5. Now what was 1? Three, 2, 1. Dimensions, too powerful for us, feedback loop.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
I know that. I just need to figure out which one. Okay, so I think one is this one?
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
think the one up there had 2 crossed out. Yeah, it did. It did. So that means... this must be 2? Possibly? Or maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's,
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
I know that. I'm just trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out which is the sequence. Actually, no, I might be wrong. This one. This one. And then 4 is...
What do the symbols mean?
I know, Marshall, I know. And I think this last one is 5? Maybe switch 2 and 3 around?
What do these whiteboards mean?
Feedback loop. Our way in. Changing variables. So that, I think that means I need to switch 2 and 3? That's what it was. I needed to switch them.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance.
He knew.
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Spooky.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
It's a goal. All right. So where was that again? I guess I might as well go pick that up and then we'll probably end things off. That seems like a good idea to me. Get our new power. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it should be down here somewhere. Ah, right. This one.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
They're stuck. The bolts. Is there anything around here that could tell me? Seems like that's might be the one. Actually, yeah, it's telling me. It's telling me outright. There we go.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah.
I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Yeah. Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Bwong. Bwong. Seize. Right. This is the mind control, essentially. Okay, I really should have just moved over there and kind of avoided the dude. Definitely should have done that. Alright, come on. Do it again. Do it again. We got this. Oh, I messed that up. Alright, go get him. Get him. Get him, buddy. God, you guys are not getting him at all, really. Oh, now you did it. Now you did it. Rip these dudes. Rip them.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Brain exploded. Come here. You're my rocket man now. There we go. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Alright. So. What about this one that's, oh, it's not there anymore. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, let's upgrade a little bit. Let's see. Might as well get the surge duration. Couple of those. Additional personal mod slot. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for more energy, definitely. Alright. Yeah. I think that's enough for this today. We can get back going on this another day. I will more than likely be doing the side content on stream because it's not really that difficult to do on stream. Because a lot of the side content is like weird and just really neat to really neat to experience. So I think I'll probably be doing a majority of the game on stream. So let's see. All right. I'm unsure what I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm kind of in between possibly finishing up Nuka World. Possibly? I don't know. Or maybe continuing Kingdom Hearts since I've kind of went back and redid my playthrough and I'm now where I was in last stream. But I guess I'll figure that out. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Either way, thank y'all for coming by and hanging out here. We got Alice Madness Returns done. I definitely enjoyed that. Sure hope that sequel ends up coming out. Well, ends up being approved. Because that'd be nice. That's for sure. Either way, yeah. Thanks for coming, and I will hope to see you all tomorrow. With whatever I end up doing. I'm leaning... Well, I'm not really leaning anywhere. I got two things in mind, but I'm not sure of what else I want to do. So yeah, I will see you all later, and take care, alright? See you later.